sometimes but don't you think during the entire podcast there have been moments where we're like, okay, yeah, we do agree with that, but also like it's just another commentary to something. There have been moments where
give me an example.
We're like, okay, so you said, I don't know, maybe I should start taking notes.
I agree with men and women are not equal. We can agree on that.
That money statistic that you said, with
even
like 5 years older, and then the increase in money,
the
like we agreed with you.
Yeah, like there have been moments
that you said stuff. We've been like, okay, I get that. I wouldn't say that we necessarily lack empathy, because we are hearing you out, but at the same time, like, we are giving you our opinions. Like you said, we are coming from like a self view because it is our opinion, but at the same time, like, we've heard you out, we've heard your general like statements and everything, and like that's okay and everything, but we still are hearing you out saying, oh, okay, I get that, but for me personally, and that's what you pointed out, like, we're speaking from a personal perspective, which is okay, but we have heard out the generality as well.
But a general conversation speaking from personal perspective by definition limits you.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, we've heard you out and said, yeah, I agree, and then, you know, we're here to give an opinion as well, so this is our opinion, but we have agreed with you.
Okay,
like,
you can give an opinion, but what place is higher, opinions or facts?
Well, I didn't say it was less. I just said we've showed empathy towards what you've said. We've heard you out.
Exactly. Yes, we said
you just told us that lacking empathy was us
every
not
time
agreeing
I've
with
stated
you.
an objective fact about what men find attractive in women, your response was, well, it shouldn't be that way, or I don't agree.
But isn't that the point of like conversation?
Yeah. There's points that we've heard you on and been like, oh, okay, like, I get that. And then the whole point of the conversation, like she was just saying, is opinion as well. Like, oh, but here's our perspective, but we heard out your generality and
but
said, I agree with that.
opinions are irrelevant in the face of factual data.
Okay, but let's say we all are agreeing on the same thing. Where's the conversation if we're all like, oh, yeah, yep, okay, yeah.
Literally just admitted that you're arguing to argue.
No, that's not what I'm saying. But I'm
like,
just
we can have a conversation, but if we all agree, then there's no conversation.
If you want to just agree with the generality, that's fine. But if you don't want to hear our opinion, then what are we?
I mean,
no, like we do. But what we're saying is, like, hey, listen, like, you say one thing, but you do the next thing.
You think so? You said you've had 25,000 women on the show, and all of us
2,500.
2,500. Okay. That's a little crazy. Okay.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I got my number skewed. My bad.
That's all right.
So you've had all these women on the show, and generally, all of us have had similar. I mean, you kind of even see with this group how you have it's a little bit divided. You see one opinion, you see another. But generally, you're saying that all of the women that you've had on the show have had the same idea.
Yes.
So isn't that the purpose? Is you're showing your male perspective versus the female? I mean, because am I too far from the mic?
But then you're also saying that we're personalizing things, yet all the women you've had have had the same thing. So how
are you picking the girls that are coming here?
Not even that, but how personalizing is it if we're all saying the same thing?
It proves what I've said before. Women are naturally solipsistic, narcissistic, and tend to view the world from their own purview only, and are unable, a lot of the times, to put themselves in someone else's shoes, empathy, and understand that the world doesn't necessarily work according to their world perspective.
Is that women or people in general? I think people in general are just focused on themselves. How am I going to get to work? How am I going to make money? How am I going to eat today?
But
how am I going to self-sustain? It's not women or men. It's
but women are far more guilty of being solipsistic than men are, and the reason for that is because men live a much harder life than women do.
I don't think so, because women are, you're growing up as a woman thinking like, I'm going to have kids one day to take care of. I'm going to have, so you are like
So you think in 2023, women live a harder life than men do?
No, it's not harder because we both have different goals to reach to be actually like, you know, valuable to the opposite sex. You know, you say you have to be successful. Okay, you have to be successful, but us women, we have to be attractive. So there's different types of priority as women that we have to take, and as you as men have to take.
I would argue being attractive is a lot easier than being successful.
I mean, to a certain extent, but not really, because, okay, attractive. What do you consider attractive? A girl with big lips. Okay, let me get fillers. A girl with long hairs. Let me get extensions. A girl with a big ass. Let me get a BBL.
An average-looking woman can pull a man 3 to 4 points above her, but it's not going to work the other way around. So in other words, average women have access to top-tier guys, but it's not the other way around.
Yeah. Are the top-tier guys attracted to these average women, or do you think like
attracted
with them? They'll have sex with them.
To a relationship,
they wouldn't like
or
marry
attracted
them.
To a one night stand.
There's been times where they even get married. But what I'm trying to say though is that women are able to easily bat 3 to 4 leagues above them, but men can't do that.
Can I ask you a question? So
because women date up, men date down.
Okay. So do you think that high value men, their goal is to also get married, to start a family, to provide for a woman? Is that something that a high value man seeks?
I mean, every guy has different wants and needs.
Okay. But women don't.
But now you're speaking personalizing, but
I think
Before
you
you were
were
speaking
saying that
generalized.
you prefer the fact that you said you were with 3-4 different women. But
Yep.
Chris, like, do you think your end goal is to, if you see yourself as a high value man, do you think your end goal is to have a family, to raise kids with a wife, to provide for them? Like, is that the end goal for men, or is that just for women?
Most men don't want to be monogamous.
It's true. I'm sure. Honestly, just speaking from experience, but I'm asking you guys because I feel like you couldn't answer my question, but obviously
I just answered it.
you no, hold on. You couldn't answer our question when we asked if you think you are high value. But I think that you internally do see yourself as that. So is your end goal to have a family, to provide for them, to make sure they have a high value woman?
If the girl is like, hey, listen, I fuck with you, and then I vet her out, and once again, I live in Miami, in Brickell. You know what I'm saying? So long story short is I know what it takes to live in a certain area. If I'm dealing with girls and, hey, listen, I fuck with you, boom, boom, boom. I personally have rules. Mm-hmm. If she can't follow the rules, then it's like I can't fuck with her.
If she does follow them.
What are your rules?
What are your rules? What are your rules? I want to know your rules.
Wait. Go. I want you to answer.
I want you to answer my question. She embodies what you want. She follows those rules. Let's say you've dated for this amount of time, and she comes up to you and she goes, "You know what, Chris? I want to tie down. I don't want you to hook up with other women."
I've had plenty of girls actually came to me, "Hey, I want to be your girlfriend."
But that's not answering my question.
Sit up and stop yawning.
I'm stretching.
That hurt me.
It's fine.
Yeah. If this woman embodies everything that you want, do you see yourself settling down with one woman for the rest of your life?
No, because I've worked hard to actually like provide a whole lifestyle, for who I love. So for example, if I'm dating you, right? All right, cool. Are you happy?
So you're telling me,
are you happy with me, right?
Am I happy?
Yeah,
if you're providing everything that I could.
Happy, right?
Sure, we're
the
happy.
house, the food,
Okay. The love, the caring, the loyalty, everything.
Cool. And then I have a whole other girl, right? Me, like us
that
two,
would make me unhappy. You're hooking up my best friend.
I've been there, done that. But anyways,
go ahead.
What I'm saying is this: is like, hey, listen, I've been in, like girls aren't gonna break up with a guy just because he's fucking around with some other girl.
I'm so sorry.
Most girls. Most girls.
I'm so sorry. Girls prefer the loyalty, prefer the one.
Yeah, but they're not gonna break up with a guy just because of that.
I'm sorry. Everybody in this room, can we answer that question? Because I would 1,000% break up with a guy.
All right, ladies. Raise your hand. If a guy was taking care of you, right? He paid for your bills. He took care of you, right? Like your safety. He's ripped. He's fit. Whatever. Your ideal man, right? If he was to fuck a girl, right? Would you break up with him?
100%.
That you wouldn't be my ideal man if you're doing that.
And going back
stupid.
Raise your hand. So
I wouldn't break up with
if
him.
you want to fuck somebody else, why are you with me? Right?
Yeah,
Like,
and going back to
I would allow it.
Why? Ladies, a guy can still love you and still bust a nut down the street.
why?
That's
Why
true.
didn't you just do that with me then? Like, why do you have to go down the street?
Because, like Fresh said, right?
Damn.
but love and commitment are
The
two
best
different
pussy.
things.
What are you?
The best pussy.
No, y'all just clueless. That's as we continue on with the conversation.
You're
like,
saying that men
you
can't
guys
be.
are literally clueless.
Wait, ladies, and then
But
Myron,
why,
you go.
like-
Wait. Shh.
Okay, yeah.
The best pussy is a new pussy, right? I can still love you, right? It's my girl, man. She's the best, right? Jay-Z cheated with Beyonce, but she ain't going nowhere, man.
But they have things that tie them down. Like they have families. They probably have.
Listen,
investments,
Jay-Z
they
makes
have-
more money than her, right? But at the end of the day, it's like,
Does
listen.
he?
Yes, he
Does
does.
he?
He's a billionaire. She's like, whatever. Anyways, long story short, ladies, like, I can still love you and still bust a nut down the street and still come home to you and still love you.
I agree.
But you can't do the same. You can't fuck another.
I
Once
disagree.
you fuck another guy, it's over.
I also
Nah.
wouldn't want to
No.
fuck
Wait,
anybody
all right,
else.
so
if-
raise your hand if you can fuck another guy.
She answered
and
it right
still love a
there.
man.
But she literally just look. She said, "I wouldn't want to fuck another guy."
All right.
There's your answer.
No. I wouldn't
disagree.
want to fuck another guy if I truly love somebody. I wouldn't
Exactly.
have to
Okay.
want. So
Now,
why?
critical
okay,
thinking
but
skills. Do you think a man that loves you still wants to fuck another girl?
Yes.
or no?
Yes.
They probably ponder like if
They do.
Absolutely.
think about
The answer is
girls
yes.
even like
I'd
we'll
say
see.
yes.
So
They do.
so do they think about it versus do they act on it is different. If I see a hot guy on the street and I am in a relationship, I'm not gonna go talk to him. I'm not gonna interact in any way. But you glance because it's your
Natural
It's
instincts.
natural. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna sit there and stare at him just because I think he's hot. I'd be like, oh, he's cute. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna go on my day and never think about him again.
Yeah, but your need to have sex with them is probably very little if you are super attracted to your guy. But men are not the same.
But what about like emotional attachment? Like if I'm with a guy and he's telling me like, new pussy's better pussy. Like, I'm supposed to be like, all right, I'm so sorry. Go ahead. There's some bitches down the street. Like, that would make me so unhappy. What about our like happiness at the end of the day? Like, I'm supposed to just be like, all right,
What
you
if
know
it makes him happy to have multiple women?
Then that's just not my guy.
Right.
And that's and
So your happiness overrides his?
But does that? Sorry.
So your happiness overrides his?
It's not. I don't think his happiness overrides mine. I think it's genuinely a balance. And like, if a guy thinks that he should be with multiple women, that's fine with me.
I think
it's hold on. If a guy
happy king, happy kingdom.
No, it's happy wife, happy life.
Yeah,
what?
Yeah.
You made that up. You made that up. Happy king, happy kingdom.
That's one of the biggest lies that we tell. That's one of the biggest lies we tell people is that happy wife, happy life. The reality is there's no such thing as happy wife, happy life because it's very difficult to please women. So
yeah,
men are simple to please.
So simple.
I
You
feel
think
like
you have
there's
to buy me a
everything for
Lambo to be
everybody.
happy? Like, you think you have to?
Who do you think are easier to please in general, men or women?
Men, you guys. You just said that men. All they need is sex, new pussy.
Dating man is easy.
Women, like,
So therefore, what I've realized is that the best relationships are typically when the man has the leverage and the guy is happy, and then the girl is happy as a byproduct of that. But when it's the other way around and the woman holds all the cards, it doesn't work.
but what makes a guy happy sleeping with other women? Like, that's what
that's a
doesn't make
component.
sense to me.
That's a
So
component.
that's what I'm
Peace.
asking is why? Because
Peace.
I don't think I could be with a guy who sleeps with other women. So does that mean I'm never gonna get a high value man?
Probably not.
Yeah, facts. Yeah.
Because I don't want him to sleep with
That's what
other
comes with
women.
the territory.
Yeah, facts.
But you're also talking about traditional relationship values. You know, there are many types of different relationships.
And traditionally, men that have resources and access to certain situations have always had a multitude of women. That's how it's been.
Right. But at the same time,
Should I do the candy store
society-
analogy here?
wait, what is that?
No, do it.
Can I say? I feel like nowadays,
Take it
like
to
you
the
said,
candy.
society has switched around. And there are many type of different relationships. It's not
Didn't we
just
say earlier
monogamy.
that biological hardwiring overrides society norms?
I mean, it just depends on evolution.
There's something out there
Chat,
for everybody.
do you want the candy store analogy?
I think that's the best way to illustrate this so they kind of understand.
But we do have chats to read though.
We do have chats.
Yeah, we have a lot of chats to read.
All right. Let's
Yeah,
go ahead and
it's
read them.
Mo?
Okay, so